All right, fight fans. The WBO bantamweight title was on the line. My man, Zolani Tete against Riel Casimero. Well, I got this fight wrong. I had Tete winning this fight by mid stoppage. I was thinking that he would get the young man to maybe the seventh to ninth round and then get him out of there. I thought he would be able to take advantage of his height, 5'9". Now, to be honest, as many times as I've seen Tete fight, I actually forgot how tall he was for a bantamweight. Not only is he 5'9" at bantamweight, but he's also a softball. I thought that would be enough to get the job done. I thought he would be patient. I thought he would wait, pick his shots, eventually catch Casimero with a few straight lefts later on after he wore him down and get him out of there. Well, that's not what happened. Casimero stops him, knocks him down 3 times in the third round, and that was the fight. Now, before I give you my thoughts on the knockout, let me quickly go through my pros and cons. My pros for Tete would be he was very patient. He stood tall in his southpaw stance, which I thought would give Casimero trouble. The cons would be that he was not very active. He wasn't as active as I actually hoped that he would be. I know that's not always his MO, but I thought he might be more active. As for Casimero, my pros would be he did not seem intimidated. He seemed very relaxed. And he just took advantage of the opportunities he had. I actually don't. The only con I would have for Casimero would be the same as Tete. He could have been a little more active. Now, let me move on to what I think about the knockout. When Casimero first knocked Tete down, I thought that it wasn't a clean shot, clean by rule standards. I mean, he was really almost behind Tete when he hit him with that first right hand that caught Tete in the temple. And he maybe stepped a little bit to his left, and he was a little bit farther behind him, in my opinion, when he caught him with that second one. And pretty much that was it. But this is how I look at any sport. While I'm watching football, no matter what sport it is, it's about whatever the ref says. The ref didn't call it an illegal punch, a rabbit punch, so it's nothing to cry about. Tete goes down, and Tete was pretty much done from that point. You can tell by the way he stood up because he got up too quick. The second knockdown really came from Tete, trying to duck all of those punches. See, a lot of people sometimes don't think about when a fighter gets up, and a lot of times, you know how you see a fighter go down from he doesn't even go down from a punch. What happens is because he's trying to get his bearings about him, and he's leaning back up against the ropes. He's ducking, he's moving his head and his shoulders a lot, which is making him really more dizzy from ducking the other fighter's onslaught. So he goes down. That's what happened to Tete with the second knockdown. He just pretty much went down from trying to get away from Casimero, and then he gets up. Casimero does what he's supposed to do, gets him out of there, lands some good clean shots against the ropes. Ref stops the fight. That's it. So let's see. So what do we want to see from here? For Casimero, there are 2 fights that I think he could have. Number 1, Guillermo Rigondeaux is coming down to bantamweight. And I'm sorry, y'all, I don't remember if he was fighting for a title. I don't remember. For some reason, I thought he was fighting for some little trinket. But Casimero could go after him. That would be a good fighter whose name he could put on his resume, especially if he can beat him. The other fight would be the reigning bantamweight champion Inoue. That wouldn't be a bad fight, and it probably would be a good money fight over in Japan for Casimero, or over here, because I'm hearing that Inoue is fighting at least twice over here in the United States next year. So that would be a decent fight, and technically it would be a fight for all the titles. I mean, technically Inoue is the champion, but this way he would have all the so-called trinkets. But pretty much that's it. I'm gonna wrap this one up. It was fun while it lasted. 3 rounds didn't seem exciting at first, but that third round was full of action and 3 knockdowns. That's all I got. Give me your thoughts on it. I'll let y'all later.